Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Calvin Osai. I'm a relocation and lifestyle content creator. I'm also a music artist and a registered nurse based in the UK. If you're seeing my video for the first time, do well to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe so that YouTube will recommend it to more people. On this channel, I post about everything relocation, everything lifestyle, what's happening in the UK, which is where I'm based. But I also post about job opportunities anywhere in the world, USA, Canada, Australia, and any part of the world. Anywhere I see updates, I share it.
Yeah, believe me when I say I'm coming home to you. Yeah.
So today, I'm going to be sharing with you an opportunity that you could benefit from. So I mean, you or anybody that you know that is looking for how to move to the UK. Don't forget, the UK is made up of 4 countries, which includes Scotland, Wales, England, and Northern Ireland. The government of Scotland is creating an opportunity that will give you skilled visa and allow you to move to Scotland with your family, work in Scotland for 4 years, and then you get permanent residency. So in this video, I'm going to be giving you all the details you need to know, including eligibility criteria and the things you likely need to apply for this opportunity. So stay tuned. Don't forget, watch this video till the end, share it with your friends, and also give it a thumbs up so that YouTube will share it to more people, because in this community we share updates, and also liking it and sharing it is a part of supporting the community to reach more people, to help more people. So do well to share it and also do well to subscribe. So yes, if you're dreaming of moving to the UK or moving to any part of the UK or traveling abroad, I have an update for you. The Scottish government is designing a new visa pathway. They've started discussing this since September 2022, if I'm correct. It's called Scottish Rural Community Immigration Pathway. So it's a pathway that is trying to encourage people to move to the rural communities in Scotland. It is an employer-based pathway. So you get a job with an employer in the rural communities. The employer gets full support from the government, and you have to work with the employer for 4 years, and you get your permanent residency after 4 years, and then you can move to any part of the UK that you like. Is that not interesting? The aim of this pathway is to help communities that are in the rural areas that are struggling to get and retain people, workers. So what they are doing is that the government is supporting these communities and then providing them with funds and whatever support they require, so that they will be able to recruit and retain skilled workers from overseas to fill in these gaps. I always encourage people, if you've watched my previous videos, you realize that I've always told people to move to the rural areas, and good enough, I've always mentioned Scotland. So the aim of this visa pathway is to help communities that are struggling to recruit and retain skilled workers. The government is going to be supporting and partnering with these communities and the employers in these communities to recruit staff. That is why it is called Scottish Rural Community Immigration Pathway. So it is targeted towards the rural communities. And like I always say in this video, I always tell people, avoid the big names. As if you want to move abroad, avoid the big names. Avoid those big names. You see, I've always mentioned Scotland. You see that the government of Scotland has been doing things to ensure that people move to Scotland. And that is because COS dey there, COS dey, but people no wan go because you say, oh, it is cold, it is this. Shey na you want japa, abi you no want japa? Look out for this opportunity. Look for jobs in these areas and then apply to them. Apart from this update I'm giving you, you on your own personally, go and look for jobs in Scotland and move to the villages. Sometimes when you stay in these areas, you realize that you even like it more than the big cities. Also, one of the reasons why they are doing this is because Scotland is facing a decline in population, and this is also impacting on the number of skilled workers they have in these areas. So they are trying to attract more people to move to these areas. Now, this visa pathway, I'm going to be telling you the benefits. One of the benefits is that there is support from the government. So the government is supporting your employer and the employer is going to be supporting you. The next one is that the pathway leads to permanent residency. So instead of the normal pathway where people get PR or indefinite leave to remain after 5 years of their tier 2 visa, being on tier 2 visa, you get yours after 4 years. So after 4 years, you're given permanent residency. So for me, if I saw this opportunity, I would have jumped on it like 4 years instead of 5 years. And who knows the other packages that they might have put inside as well. The next benefit of this pathway is that there is opportunity for you to move with your family. So unlike some visa options or visa pathways that restrict you from coming with your family, like the seasonal worker visa and some other visa student visa pathways, in this pathway you can move with your family. And because it is a skilled work visa, there is also no need for proof of fund. The employer will provide maintenance, and you don't need proof of fund. All you need is to apply for the visa with your identifications and all that, and you'll be given the visa. Also, I think depending on the industry you get this job in, you may not also pay IHS. So IHS is the health surcharge that people pay when they are applying for visa, especially those who are not in the healthcare sector. The next benefit is the fact that you also have community support. They are the ones that really need you. It's more like a symbiotic system where you're supporting the community, bringing life to the community, and the community is also supporting you by giving you what you want. So it's a win-win, and I like win-win situations because iyendeba, 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 iyendeba. Everybody is happy. The next thing as well, which I think, is the fact that there is job security. So the fact that the government is involved in your recruitment, the government has policies that has led to your recruitment, the government actively did this pathway to bring you in to support the community. There is some form of job security, and you will be treated fairly, and you'll be treated fairly in the workplace by your employer. So those are like the benefits I think will come with this Scottish Rural Community Immigration Pathway that the Scottish government is deliberating on, bringing up very soon. So stay tuned. I'm going to be telling you what to do next. We're going to be talking about the eligibility criteria. So the Scottish government has not rolled this out fully in all the rural communities. They are going to be selecting certain rural areas in Scotland that they will use to do this pilot study. So pilot study is when they select maybe 10 out of 10,000 communities or 5 out of 50 communities. They will test and see the impact, the benefits, the financial implications. They'll just do the analysis of the benefit of this program. After doing it for like a year or two, they then decide to roll it out on a larger scale. So, and don't forget, you see these kind of opportunities, they come but once. By the time the government gets what they want, they will not even do it again. So if you are seeing this video, do well to share it with your friends, and also to tell me, do you think this will benefit a lot of people? Tell me in the comment section. One of the things that you would have to do is to follow these updates, right? And find out the communities that will be in this pilot study. Then you look for jobs in this community, because one of the requirements is that you need to have a valid job offer. So you have to have a valid job offer and certificate of sponsorship from this employer. And then the job needs to be part of shortage occupations list. The occupations in this community that are short, the occupations that the government wants to fill, is the one you have to apply to. The next thing is the fact that you are going to have basic English and maths. So if you have secondary school certificate and all those things, you don't need degree, you don't need masters, you don't need PhD, anything. If you have your maths and English certificate, you are good to go. And then also the other thing is that you must pass the financial checks. Like I said, your employer will be able to provide you with some maintenance because you're coming to work. So of course, by the time you work 1 or 2 months, you already have income. So your employer will probably provide you with maintenance check so that you will not need to do proof of fund. You must pass security checks, which of course is the police clearance, the things that you need to do when you're applying for your visa, all the checks that they will do, you must pass it and then they will approve your visa, just like every other normal work visa pathway. So one of the things you have to do now to get these jobs is that you have to search for jobs. So go to Scottish government website, search for the shortage occupations in this area, and then start applying for jobs to these employers. And then another thing you may need to get these jobs is you may if you know someone who is in Scotland or someone who works in Scotland or even in England, let them get you recommendation letters, let them write you letters to say that, just to support your application. Apply directly to the employers, send the HR emails of your CV and the fact that you saw this program and you also saw the job opportunities that they advertised. If you have any information or any questions you want to ask me, do all to drop it in the comment section. And if you're seeing my video for the first time, do all to subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, I appreciate you because you're the one who has been liking, you're the one who has been commenting and also sharing my video. I do not take it for granted. So thank you so much for always being here to support me. So just a quick one. I'll be sharing updates on this Scottish rural community immigration pathway that is being launched. We don't know when they are going to launch it. This pathway has passed through the House. They voted for it. In fact, the next screen I'm going to be sharing will be me explaining this pathway to us. So this is the rural visa pilot proposal. It was proposed in September 2022, as you can see here. So a pilot document developed by the Scottish government in collaboration with local authorities. So the local government and the business organizations, they want to do a targeted migration solution for remote and rural areas of Scotland to meet the discrete and specific needs of these communities and their local economy. So this is the proposal, and the name of this pathway is called the Scottish Rural Community and Immigration Pilot. This is where they talked about this pathway. Participating employers within identified geographical areas referred to community would be able to advertise vacancy. Now, if we look at that, you see where they're talking about all this, and then we'll go through and see the design and implementation, pilot scale and length, condition of employment. Now, there is something they mention here. You work for the government for a certain period of years. Let me show you. So it is anticipated that the scheme should establish between 3 and 5 pilot communities. So, and then it's going to be having 300 migrants per designated community. So each community will have 3 migrants. So 300 migrants. So let's assume they did 5 communities. So that means you're going to be having 1,500 per area at every given time. Condition of employment. So you're going to be in Scotland for 4 years and then you get your permanent residency. Lots of other things that you need to do: identification, travel to work areas. So there are different things. So these are the local authorities that have been involved in this pathway. Yes, I was looking for this. These are the local authorities. You can see them here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 so far, and other partners include this as well. So you see a lot of them are already on board, and a lot of organizations as well. So look for these organizations. I'll put the link of this into the caption and into the description of this video, and you can go and check these out. They are also going to be monitoring, and this visa pathway is going to be monitored. So it's not the one you come and after 2 months you say you are leaving the job. You might end up being sent back to your country. I've shared this update with you, so it's quite a lot. I'll put the link in the description of this video. I'll also list the organizations that are the local authorities and the communities and organizations that have already been onboarded to this pathway. So that means your chances of getting jobs is in the hands of these people, literally. What you need to do now is to prepare your CV, prepare your cover letter, prepare your personal statement. If you don't have maths, go and get it. If you don't have English, go and get it. If it's care job that they want to advertise, go and get care certificates. I'm going to look for 1 or 2 care certificates online courses that you can do. If it's project management, if it's any skill, go and get it, and then you prepare yourself for when they will launch this program fully. So I just did a brief view of the website, so you go and look at it by yourself. If you've been watching my videos, you realize that I've been screaming it at the top of my voice. Avoid big cities. Avoid big cities. You don't need them. You just need to move abroad. So as long as it is in the UK, you are okay. Thank you for watching. If you're seeing my video for the first time, do well to subscribe. Do well to also like this video. And if you're a returning subscriber, I appreciate you a lot. If you are one of those people that you've seen my video before, you don't want to subscribe, please subscribe. We need you in our community. We don't bite. We don't bite. We don't bite. So also do well to check out my other videos and share it with your friends and family. You might be in the UK already, but then you have friends who are looking for jobs in the UK. You might also be, you are looking for a job, or you don't want to move now. Share it with someone who wants to move now. Okay? Yes, if you don't need it, share it to someone that needs it. And also, if you have watched this video, yes, thank you, you have watched it. The value of the video will not drop. Share it to another person so that they will watch it. Copy the link of this video, open your WhatsApp, share it to your friends, share it to your WhatsApp status, and share it to your groups. Tell them that there is an update. Alright, so thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next video. I'm going to be making more detailed video about this, so do well to stay tuned, and bless you. Bye.
Me when I say I'm coming home.